So, the Warriors are in talks about getting Jimmy Butler. Oh, wait, actually, we've pretty much found out they're not. They're not in talks at all, it seems, about picking up Jimmy Butler. But, yeah, the reason, this man right here. Before we get on to that, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We are trying to hit 8.25k by the end of the day, and we are only 21 subscribers off. But anyway, let's go on to it here. So, according to Brett Siegel, right off the bat, Andrew Wiggins about the Butler trade. Right off the bat, Wiggins would need to be included in any structure of a Butler deal, which is something the Warriors are not sold on, sources said. Wiggins has been a huge part of the team's core since arriving in 1920, and the former first overall pick having arguably his best season since the Warriors last won a title. I mean, yeah, but like, what is their goals? This doesn't make sense. Like, you can't, like, it is not a possibility for the Warriors to get anybody in unless they trade Wiggins. Like, if they want to keep Draymond, if they want to keep Steph, I don't know if there's a way for them to get any player that pushes them over the edge. Like, I don't know what their goal is. Is their goal to try win another championship? Because they're not doing that with Wiggins. They're probably not doing that with Butler, by the way. But it's a probably. It's not a definitely not. Because you never know. Playoff Jimmy Buckets is like he's a different animal. So, you just never know. They might end up fluking another ring with Jimmy Butler. Unlikely again, but you just never know. And, like, you've now got Andrew Wiggins, who's now untouchable in these trades. And Wiggins is just supposed to be this all-star again? Like, I get it, he was a starter in 2022. It's because everyone was injured. The whole Western Conference was injured in 2022. Either way, though, let's look at this. Golden State need to stand pat and allow the season to play itself. Think they have all the pieces to be competitive. They should be aggressively targeting Ben Simmons in the buyout market. What the hell's Ben Simmons going to do for the Warriors? This isn't 2021. See the front office read art of the deal and is offering Moses Moody in 2 seconds for an all-star. I don't think that works contract-wise. Can they do that? Is there any? I'm just going to go into the trade machine. I'm going to go to the trade machine and see, is there any way that they can possibly make a trade work with the Miami Heat and the Golden State Warriors? Like, I actually don't know if there is a team. For some reason, I hate this trade machine. I hate when things don't scroll properly. Golden State. Like, I actually don't know if there is any way to make this work. So, Jimmy Butler has got what? 48 million. And then you're going to have to give up Wiggins, surely. The Warriors don't have that much in contracts, actually, to be fair to them. But let's just say, can they make the trade, Jimmy Butler and Moses Moody? This trade fails. The Warriors are over luxury tax threshold. Cut 42 million from it. So the Warriors are over luxury tax, and they use a non-taxpayer MLE to sign free agents. So let's just adjust the trade. So they'll have to give up Wiggins. Have to add Wiggins? Is that even available? This trade failed. The Warriors took on too much money. I don't even know what way you can possibly make this trade. You're going to have to go up Melton, maybe. Does that work? Cut 3 million from the Warriors' incoming trade value. And I don't know. You're probably going to have to give up. Maybe instead of Moses Moody, you're going to have to probably give up. Let's go Moody and 3 million? To just filler. Did they have to give up GP to second? If instead of Moody, Wiggins, Melton, and GP to second? Does that work? Cut 300k. Like, I don't know, get back Josh Richardson, I guess. This trade failed. The Heat are over the luxury tax. Like, I don't even know how you can make this freaking trade, but you know who you can't make the trade without? Wiggins. They're hesitant to include Andrew Wiggins in a trade package for Jimmy Butler. Like, they're not going to trade Draymond. They're not trading Steph. I don't know if there's a way to make this work. I genuinely don't know. I don't think it's actually possible. They want a star, but they don't want to give up Wiggins and Kuminga. And this has literally been the whole Warriors thing with Kuminga. Oh, we're going to trade Kuminga for a star. We're trading Kuminga for a star. We think Kuminga is going to be a star. And it's like, you're never going to get a star. You're never going to get a star at all for Kuminga. You're not going to get a star for Wiggins. Wiggins was considered a awful contract not too long ago. So, like, I don't understand why people are out here saying that, we're not going to give up Wiggins. Like, man, you would have given up Wiggins to literally get off his contract a year ago. You would have given up Wiggins for free. You would have given up something to get off Wiggins a year ago, realistically. Like, it makes absolutely no sense. And I'm just so in shock at the Warriors. Like, they are, for an organization that wants to be, like I was talking about when they had Kevin Durant, we're like so far ahead of all the other organizations. No, you just got incredibly lucky that you got Steve Kerr as a coach, that you drafted Steph Curry and you kept Steph Curry. You were going to trade Steph Curry. The Milwaukee Bucks didn't want Steph Curry in the Bogut trade. You literally were this close to giving up Steph Curry in the Bogut trade. And then you wanted to give up Klay Thompson, but you had Jerry West who said no in the Kevin Love trade. So, like, you're talking this big game, we're so far ahead. The reality of the situation is you're not far ahead at all. You're just going to be mediocre. And once Curry goes, it's going to be back to what the Warriors were from the early 90s until Steph Curry showed up. A mediocre franchise. Like, yeah, you're willing to pay money. Yeah, you know, we're Silicon Valley and all this. Silicon Valley will tell you, you're not doing shit with Andrew Wiggins this year. Every single algorithm will tell you, you're not doing anything with Andrew Wiggins this year. Heck, maybe you might have to overpay. Maybe you want to keep him. But if him and Kuminga are your keys to getting another star, this is realistically the last chance you are ever going to get to win a league or to win a ring. Because Steph Curry, the decline's not massive. There's a decline. Steph Curry in 2 years' time is not going to be like anything special. He's not. And, well, not anything special. He's not going to be one of the best 10 players in the world. It's your last chance. And you make one of two decisions. And what smart teams do. You either go for it or you break it up. Because being in no man's land helps nothing. And unfortunately, that is what the Warriors are in right now. So anyway, I'll see you guys.